Okay, so here are the propagation stems. I have one sunflower right there. Oh, it's so tall up there. Check this out really quick. This is a chocolate bundet. Here we have onions. Here is this little orange one. And then you can see there's another one and then another one. Back to today's YouTube video. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys a lot of the stuff I just restocked on for garden and for baking at home. Check this out really quick. This is a chocolate bundet cake with powdered sugar on top. It's actually so delicious. I made it today. I had like little pieces from it and it's actually so good. And on top of that, I can't wait to show you guys my garden for summer 2026. It's actually looking very well. Okay, so first I got these 3-tier trays from Dollar Tree and I got 6 of them. And I just thought like I was gonna do herbs in here or like lettuce. I have yet to grow lettuce ever by myself, so I really want to try to grow some lettuce this summer or fall. So I thought this would be really good containers to seed start in here. I recently just started using it in some of my pots, and actually a lot of my potting stuff that I'm growing right now is doing very well with this soil, so I'm gonna stick to it with it for right now since it's working for me. The stores I stopped at was Tractor Supply, and they had a lot of like garden stuff on sale, which I was like very pleased to see once I walked into the store. So I ended up getting the bushel and berry. I got this for $3 and the original price is literally $11. I also went to one of my favorite stores for seeds, which is Dollar Tree. They have like a 3 for $1.50 or 4 for $1 sometimes. So I got the Holly Log 2 for $1. I only got one because I have been shopping at Dollar Tree so much recently for a lot of seed packets, and I'm not short on seed packets at all. So I just got this one. This is supposed to be a perennial. They also had like a container gardening magazine, so I really want to read through this, to be honest. And then they also had a magazine for freezer meals. That caught my eye, so I was like, I need to buy this to like get inspired to actually meal prep more. But another store that I ended up going to was Dollar General, and I ended up getting some bud vases for propagation. These are so cute. They were literally $3, so I ended up getting 2 of them because right now I am currently propagating some peppermint and trying to propagate rosemary. I just started propagating rosemary yesterday, but I successfully transplanted a mint propagation that I did the other day. I actually potted it up yesterday and it's actually doing very well. But this is some of my mint propagations I am doing. This is the rosemary I just propagated, and then we have more mints because I love mints. I'm trying to grow as much mint as I can because I love making lots of teas out of them. So I am very excited about that. Okay, so here are the propagation stems, peppermint to rosemary. I did just obviously move them over, and I'm hoping that I don't disturb them too much, and I did snip it a little bit more so they could actually fit all the way in. And I actually think I see like one root growing on the rosemary all the way at the bottom. You have to look very hard, but hopefully these grow very strong roots. I'm very excited. Also ended up getting these gloves from Dollar Tree for $1.50. These are so adorable. Look how cute they are. For the grocery haul that I got from Aldi for desserts that I plan on making this week, I'm so excited to show you guys. This one recipe that I'm planning on making is Rice Krispies treats. I'm also got some sweet condensed milk and evaporated milk because I love making tres leches cake. My whole family loves it every time I make it, especially my husband, and honestly I'm such a fan of it. The way I make it, like I used to not like it as a child, but since I started making it, like the way I make it is just so delicious. And then I also got some distilled white vinegar. I got this vinegar so I can do some pickling with the cucumbers from my garden when time does come to harvest. I'm so excited to show you guys how far the garden has come. I got some cherry pie filling and topping because I want to make a cherry pie. And I also got butter for like making whipped creams and cream cheese frosting. And then I just ended up restocking on a couple of seasonings that I needed to. Onion powder and garlic powder. I use those seasonings literally in everything. I got some chocolate chips for chocolate chip cookies. So here is the garden. It's looking really well and healthy. These are potatoes. They're almost dead. I'm honestly so tempted to just rip them out. Here we have giant sunflowers. I'm so excited to cut these and make little bouquets out of them. Oh my goodness. I think we have one sunflower right there. Oh, it's so tall up there. Oh, look how beautiful. Right here we have some spinach I seed started. It's already bolted because in Georgia it's obviously really hot right now, but I'm letting it go to seed. And then here we have a tomato plant. This is a beefsteak tomato behind the spinach, which I've harvested from already. I'll have to show you the harvest from the spinach. It was so good, it's so delicious. I've used it for green juice, I've used it for omelets, and I went ahead and freeze the rest that I'm not using right now. Just pull it out the freezer and use it whenever. But right here, this is a serrano pepper plant. This just self-seeded itself from last year. I had a massive serrano pepper plant here, and then here's another one trying to come up. It's a baby one. Right here we have massive corns growing, and they're looking very well. They're looking healthy. I haven't had any issues or any type of problems with them yet, thank God. And then we have just some random zinnias that self-seeded from birds trying to take seeds from. So this is the flower bed in the center. Here is another tomato that I've staked here, tomato beef steak. And then we have a cosmos, and we have lots of zinnias and alyssum trying to grow down here. More alyssum I just seeded coming up. How adorable. They're so precious with their little baby seeds. And then here is this little orange one. I have 3 strawberry plants in here. This is another tomato beef steak. I'm kind of just letting it stew its course. Haven't planted it just because I really don't have much space right now. So I'm really hoping that the potatoes will just kind of run its course. You know, I'm ready for it to move. I'm ready to like harvest. I'm sure I could harvest. It would be early obviously, but I'm just letting it do its thing right now. The peppermint that I just propagated and I potted up in here is doing great. It's on the right side because the roots were crazy, so I could only shove it in as gently as possible as I could, and that's just the side it ended up on. I direct sowed some Roma tomatoes. I'm hoping that I can at least harvest a little bit. In here we have some marigolds, and I think these are cosmos. And right here is my raised garden bed. I just direct sowed some radishes and some cayenne peppers, I believe, and I think they're actually doing well. This one right here is a strawberry plant. I have some radishes growing right up here. They're just little babies. It'll be so delicious. I think this might be a cayenne seedling. I'm hoping that's what it is because I thought I planted it here, but I wonder if when I watered it kind of moved the seeds around. But we have plenty of radishes growing in different spots. So that is the raised bed. And then over here we have, I direct sowed some seeds in here. It might be parsley and Italian, I think. So they're growing. They're taking its time though. Here is 2 pepper plants. These are jalapenos, and then this is also a beefsteak tomato plant. And then we also have more beefsteak tomato plants because I really want a lot of massive tomatoes for so many reasons, for sauces, for paste, for sandwiches, salads, for burgers, all that good stuff. And then I have basil in here. And then over here we have cilantro bolting because of the heat, and I actually already harvested some of this. I used it for cilantro lime rice, white rice. It was so good. Here we have onions. Look at them bulbing, like they're actually growing. This is my first time doing onions. I'm so excited. And then I think this is beets. It's either beets or radishes, and on the raised bed it's either beets or radish. So we're seeing how it goes. And then I also did direct sow some habanero pepper seeds here, but they're not coming up. It's only been a few days, which is fine. I understand these take a while to come up too, but I'm hoping they still come up. Even if I do harvest a little bit, that's fine as well. But this is green onion right here. I thinned some of them out. There was full of them, but I was like, okay, I need to start thinning them out, and I am going to thin them out more. And then over here we have dill mammoth. Here is the green bean bush that I'm working with. It is obviously chaotic, and I didn't pull them or anything like that because I was like, well, I don't really mind just digging through here. It is a hassle, but hey, I think next season I will definitely do that. But I have harvested a lot of green beans. Here is the final bed, as you can tell. Obviously it's cucumber, and we have some growing right here. I actually harvested one yesterday, and then you can see there's another one, and then another one, and just more and more. I'm so excited to harvest. And on this side of the bed I have cherry tomatoes growing. These self-seed themselves every year, and I mean, like, at one point when it was March turning April, early spring, there was literally had to be at least 100 seedlings of cherry tomato seeds, and you had to go in here and literally handpick them out and just thin them out to 3. But so these are cherry tomatoes that the bees have been pollinating. So we got a baby cherry tomato. How adorable. Another thing that I did try to do, I have yet to actually grow my own lettuce. So I'm going to show something that's very kind of like, it happens, like, you know, some of this was lettuce at one point trying to grow, but I brought it out way too early and the sun scorched it. Look at this. They're lettuce seeds coming up. It's lettuce seeds I literally just planted, direct sowed 3 days ago, and they're coming up. Oh my goodness. I not planted it here because there's hella sunflowers. And I'm like, okay, they're going to get a lot of shade if they do grow. Okay, genuinely seeing that makes me so happy. I have been trying to grow lettuce so long. Every season that when time comes, I just fail. I'll buy it and then it dies. Or I'll buy it and then it will just bolt. And I'm hoping, since there's a lot of shade right here, that it won't bolt too early and that I'll actually be able to grow it since I direct sowed it. Because when I did transplanting or when I tried to seed start it, I just don't have any luck growing lettuce, which is so sad because I love eating lettuce. I love tomatoes. I love jalapenos. I love all the veggies. And especially lettuce. Like, lettuce is like such a base for like so many dishes, salads, sandwiches, burgers, and like I just couldn't get it to grow for so long. So excited. So this is romaine lettuce. So this type of lettuce will be good for Caesar salads, burgers too. I'd toss that in a burger. Yeah, guys, this is the garden from this angle. It looks so good. I am so excited to just harvest. It's getting closer and closer to just getting a more of an abundant harvest. And that sunflower is looking so good. I want to cut it. I want to like harvest it, but there'd be no point because I don't have other sunflowers to make a bouquet with it yet. But it's so gorgeous. I'm so excited for corn. Oh, I forgot to say, this is also squash that a seed started. Is doing great. I did just transplant it here not even that long ago, so it's doing great though. It's thriving right now. But guys, that was it for today's YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I was really excited to show my garden tour and the haul for the garden and things that I plan on making for the week. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, and if you're new here, please leave a like and comment, subscribe. I do lifestyle content, I do fitness content, wellness, gardening every once in a while. I was just very excited to show you guys into another piece of my life, and I'll keep you guys posted to see how the garden is doing.